Fan and the Latrobe Valley. It's Forever Classic 531 3GG. Welcome to your Tuesday, wherever you might be. A very good morning to Stephen Gregory from Gregory's Fitness Centre. How are you this morning?
Doing very well, thank you, Dixie.
Glad to hear. Now, something that me, as a man, and a lot of men out there suffer from is a bit of bloat, our food baby.
Our little food baby. It's an interesting term, isn't it?
It's not attractive.
No, it doesn't feel very good either, I wouldn't imagine.
And I can't imagine that it's going to be adding years to your life.
No, it's making you feel uncomfortable. It's one of those things, if you've been eating and you do feel very bloated after it, we've got a few little tips here that might be able to help you out.
All right, so it's all about fine-tuning that body, get rid of the food baby and start rediscovering your abs, which are hidden underneath the food baby.
They're down there somewhere.
They're down there somewhere. So some tips for you this morning includes...
Well, interestingly enough, if you have too much fibre in your diet.
Is that right?
Yeah, too much fibre.
All right, so put away the Nutri-Grain and anything that's got a little bit too much fibre in it, that's kind of your downfall, is it?
Well, the downfall of Nutri-Grain is its sugar content.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yes.
All right.
But you've got to look at sort of things that you're looking at because it can cause a lot of discomfort. So things like Brussels sprouts.
Yep.
I don't have a problem with that because I do not like Brussels sprouts.
Squash, carrots, spinach, berries, mango, chia seeds.
Yeah, they're the things that you want to be eating.
They're the things you should be eating. That's the kind of fibre that you need in your body.
Yeah, so avoiding things like cauliflower, for example.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which will give you a lot of wind and a lot of bloating.
All right.
Things like that you often see on your plate are things that are not going to be very beneficial.
They're kind of like your Sunday roast kind of staple, like, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, that kind of stuff, usually smothered in a white sauce of some description.
Yeah, so all our people from our English background probably do that at most Sundays too.
So they're the kind of things that we shouldn't be eating, but we should be eating, like as we mentioned just before, the likes of squash, carrots, as well as spinach, berries, mango, papaya, chia seeds, even oatmeal, quinoa, barley. They're all the good kind of fibre-rich foods we should be eating.
All in moderation, perfect.
And that will help get rid of the food baby.
That's one good start to it, yes.
All right. What about sugar? We mentioned that before.
Well, it's actually the sugar-free sweeteners we're looking at on this one.
Okay, so what? They're suggesting that that's not good?
It's not good.
Okay.
No, that's been around for a long time because your body doesn't understand what this chemical is, so it doesn't know how to digest it. Mm-hmm. So the theory is that it can still turn into fat. So you're actually trying to have a lower consumption of calories, but it can end up having completely the opposite effect.
Yeah.
But the thing you've got to look at, it's just things like in candy, all that sort of stuff, your lollies. And I didn't realise it was processed into all these as well, but it really is. It's a lot of places out there. So it can cause a lot of problems, especially with gas and things like that. You feel pretty yucky with it, yeah.
Another trick is to eat more slowly.
If I'm guilty of one of these, Deeksy.
I think we all are. We all live busy lives, and food and eating and dinner just kind of gets in the way of doing other stuff.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? But yeah, we should be sitting down trying to do that 20, 30 chews each mouthful that we have and sort of work it from there. But yeah, it's something that really does come because if your stomach's empty, it'll fill too quickly. Yeah. So
something else that we should do, smaller portions.
Yeah, we should. We discussed this. Yeah, just lower it back a little bit. Just if you gradually bring it back so you don't get that horrible feeling of hunger. Mm-hmm. But it's not a bad thing to feel hungry either. I mean, to a point, of course. But if you're looking for extra food, if you have one of those meals and just keep picking and eating, your body's often looking for protein. Mm-hmm. There's a nice little tip out there.
All right, watch how much salt you put on, the old artery hardener.
Yes, that's exactly right. But that can be things like just the potassium in rich foods, the fruit and veggies and stuff like that will be ideal more than just sprinkling your salt.
How many people out there do you reckon? I reckon it's probably around about 90% of people, possibly even more, who just add salt even without tasting.
Yes, I see that a lot. I often turn around and say, would you like a meal with your salt? Yeah,
exactly right. It is amazing how many people will just simply add salt even before they've actually had a mouthful and actually tasted. Does it need salt?
Yeah. No, often, salt. Yeah.
If little is good, then more must be better.
Well, I don't know about that one, but yes.
And finally, the most important thing is that Exercise.
Definitely another one that exercise ticks the box on. So if you're sitting there thinking, oh, what's another reason I need? Well, maybe this is one of them. If you're feeling that uncomfort, that bloating, to actually get out there and move around, it really does help out.
Because sometimes, because of the way that the body is designed, you've got the larger intestine, you've got the smaller intestine, and it's not like from, a straight line from your mouth and from your throat straight down.
No,
you know what I mean?
that's right.
It does all of this.
It does a lot of twisting around.
Making a bit of a snaky kind of movement there for those that aren't watching us on YouTube. So therefore, the food can get stuck. So by moving, I imagine that helps kind of move the food around your body and helps you digest.
Well, that's exactly right. A part of bloating is constipation.
Yep.
And if you do exercise, you tend to have better results in that area.
Oh, fantastic. So that's where the fibre also comes into it as well.
Definitely right.
All right, there we go. So, couple of tips there to reduce your food baby. Gentlemen, get out there, make a difference today by heading into Gregory's Fitness Centre. You'll find them at 435 Main Nearham Road, Drewham West, on the phone, 5625 2550, or gregorysfc.com.au.
Yep, you'll find us, Deeksy.
You will find them. In fact, you should make that your task for the day, is to find Gregory's Fitness Centre and find a better you underneath your food baby. It's just sitting there waiting for you. Good on you, Stefan.
Thanks, Deeksy.